Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the question, if you will, of the sealing of the Thai borders. Is Thailand sealing up its borders? Well, there's various articles that I've read that have various things to say about this. A recent article titled "More Border Closures in Fight Against Virus." The Interior Ministry has ordered most border provinces to leave only one international checkpoint open as the country tries to block arrivals to contain the coronavirus outbreak that has caused a sharp jump in cases this week. Quoting further, General Anupong has given the governors full authority, and I want to be clear on this, has given the governors, that's the governors of the provinces that directly border these international boundaries, full authority to seal off their provinces by shutting all checkpoints if they consider COVID-19 situation has worsened in their areas. That's actually a pretty big deal. So we could see where one checkpoint was open and then it suddenly closed because the local governor feels that there's exigent circumstances and it just needs to be done. Further articles. This is from Bangkok Post, March 19. Article is titled, "Immigration Denies Rumors of Border Closures with Cambodia." And I didn't necessarily need to quote anything specifically in here. It's a good article. All these articles I quote, please read them. There's much more information in there. I'm just sort of dealing with one specific sort of strand that's in these. But one thing I noted on here is it appears that they're going to be going down to one checkpoint at each border, and it looks like local nationals, so Thais and Khmer at the Cambodian border, Thais and Laos at the Lao border, Thai and Myanmar citizens at that border, and Thais and Malaysians may have a little bit of access to being able to go over and back across that border. But I think foreign nationals, specifically from, for example, the Western countries or what we would call expats, farang, tourists, those folks are probably going to they're going to be treated a bit differently under these circumstances. So I don't think it is particularly prudent to believe that one can just go to one of these borders and sort of negotiate oneself across and back, or simply across. For example, Cambodia has made restrictions on foreign nationals entering their country. For example, Americans are currently being barred from entering Cambodia. I believe UK nationals are also being barred, as well as a lot of other nationalities. Laos seems to have put up some restrictions, and it remains to be seen when these restrictions are going to be pulled. So the thing to take away from this video is it's not sealed. I don't think that's the correct term. But is it practically feasible to travel over one of the land borders under one of these situations if one comes from a Western country and is using a Western passport? I think as a practical matter, no, it is not going to be feasible, and so folks should plan accordingly. On top of that, it's going to get rather more difficult to get into Thailand than it has been in the past via air, at least again for the immediately foreseeable future. Quoting from the article, "More Border Closures in Fight Against Virus." That's March 20th, 2020 from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Quoting directly, "The country has already imposed a de facto ban on most international flights by issuing regulations that are deliberately bewildering and almost impossible for a normal traveler to fulfill. They include a requirement for a medical certificate stating that the person is free of COVID-19. I put a version of that up before. I'll put that up again real quick here so you can see that. This is actually from the Thai Airways website. That's their example medical certificate. I would urge those who are interested in this to read these articles further. But yeah, effectively with the new rules put on for medical certification as well as certain insurance requirements, getting into Thailand through an air border security checkpoint, so coming in, even boarding a plane is going to prove difficult if you don't have the documentation, if not impossible. And then it's going to need to be presented again at Thai immigration. In short, Thai immigration has taken this stuff really seriously, And this is actually happening also under my understanding under the civil aeronautics law as well as immigration protocols. So this is happening on many multiple levels. Many different governmental authorities are cooperating in this endeavor here in Thailand. And as a practical matter, getting into Thailand, at least for the moment, is going to be rather difficult. I do think this is going to be lifted. I don't know exactly when. It remains to be seen. We will certainly update you on this channel when it does. And we will make periodic updates as the overall situation evolves.